vision, spirit, creativity. Forces that drive discovery and innovation. Forces at work in American industry. Improving life today. Inspiring progress tomorrow.
MedCommons is a new and important company emerging in the medical information technology field. As a safe deposit box of personal health information, MedCommons will give patients better control of their own medical records. This new system will forever change the medical industry.
The options that doctors and patients have now for managing their medical information are amateurish. In a sense. In other words, they do serve a purpose of collecting information from the patient, but that information is seen by the physician as being of a lower quality or not of diagnostic quality. MedCommons is using doctor-controlled standards, such as the continuity of care record, that are uniform from institution to institution to make the authoritative copy be also accessible to the patient.
Like a bank, MedCommons provides highly secure and private storage of a lifetime of personal medical information. This medical safe deposit box gives patients better control of their own medical history and in turn will lead to improved clinical care.
The current system is detrimental to patients because it treats the patient's records as owned by the institution rather than by the patient. This makes it hard for patients to get second opinions, to go to different doctors for different problems, or if they have to change cities, if they move or there's a disaster, it makes it very hard for them to recover where they were before.
It's very important when you're making medical decisions to know the history of the patient, and particularly the history of previous treatments or surgeries. If you don't have that information, then very often you can't make good and safe decisions. Ultimately, it can be dangerous if you're making a decision about a drug which actually is contraindicating that patient, or if you're trying to understand what surgery to do on a patient, you don't know exactly what happened to them before.
How are things going?
Pretty good.
Good.
Put your health, your safety, back into your own hands. Introducing MedCommons, a private and secure databank for your most important documents, your medical records.
MedCommons allows patients to access a broadest possible range of healthcare services because they're now in control of their medical records.
MedCommons allows you to effortlessly manage your private health information so you and only you can give doctors and other healthcare providers access to your health history. When you switch physicians or need to see a specialist, give them your MedCommons membership number and passcode, and they will instantly have access to the medical history they need to diagnose and treat you. MedCommons privately and securely stores high-quality digital images of CT scans, MR scans, and other medical documents.
MedCommons makes it possible for the patient to maintain the equivalent of a bank account where when they're dealing with participating healthcare providers, the records automatically go into their account on their behalf. So they're already there when they need them.
When you join MedCommons, doctors and hospitals benefit too.
For a long, long time, we've needed a way of being able to exchange information between different medical record systems. And one of the strengths that MedCommons brings to this is their understanding of medical data, and particularly also of radiographic data. And very few organizations know how to effectively transmit not only textual data, but the images and the studies that are so critical to modern diagnosis.
MedCommons, a revolutionary way to control your health care.
Hospitals and doctors should join MedCommons because it's respectful of their patients' interests. Doctors are trained to be polite and respectful, for instance, when they touch a patient, but they're not necessarily able to express that same care nowadays when it comes to using and manipulating patient information. MedCommons is one way that a doctor can show that they are concerned about interacting with their patients in a voluntary and respectful way. The President's vision on healthcare is to have national scale interoperability between the systems in various healthcare providers. This is good public health. It's good for developing a more efficient and effective healthcare system. And MedCommons offers a primary solution to that problem by enabling any two doctors or two hospitals to communicate information to each other.
When a patient comes in, they can tell me, what symptoms they're having now. They can usually tell me something about their medical history. But most people have trouble giving me the specifics about all their medical history. MedCommons system would save us time because we would not have to duplicate. We'd have the test results when we need them, and it would save the patient and the insurance companies money because of not having to duplicate the tests. Any system that is going to make it easier for me to transfer information to another doctor or to have somebody else transfer it to me is worth doing.
The future plans for MedCommons are to extend beyond healthcare providers and physicians' offices and hospitals to other participants in the healthcare system. On the one hand, this could be the health management component, like insurance companies. On the other hand, it can be laboratories and devices themselves, such as might be run in a lab where you mail in a sample, or in a capability that's present in, say, your local drugstore.